Hello again. Welcome to the Tiny Chapel. I'm going to start today's 5-minute sermon with a couple of lines from 2 Timothy chapter 4. Just a little excerpt. It says, "The time is coming when people will not endure sound teaching." And it also says, they will turn away from listening to truth and will wander into myths. Now, I often hear fellow Christians lamenting or being upset by the fact that, that there are a lot of people who are not of their belief, or who have left the church, or that the church attendance is down, or that the churches that they like, the attendance is down, and the attendance of other churches that they don't like so much is up, and so forth and so on, as if this was, a kind of television ratings game. And it's completely not. It's completely not a ratings game. All right? Now, if you think back to the period of the early church, as shown in the book of Acts and in our various New Testament letters, you can see that while there were struggles going on all the time about false teachers and this doctrine or that doctrine, or people being actively oppressed, St. Paul himself actively oppressing the church, that nonetheless they were filled with hope and enthusiasm, and were not downcast by the fact that they lived in a world populated by pagan unbelievers. They were not freaked out by this. This was the world in which they lived. And friends, it's the world in which we live too. So we're at no greater disadvantage, I would say, than our early Christian ancestors. And furthermore, we know from the gospel teachings, everybody's not called. Everybody's not going to believe. Everybody will not hear the shepherd's voice. That's just the way it is. So, therefore, for those of us who are, blessed, I would say, blessed to have Jesus Christ in our lives and to know the solace and the inspiration of our beautiful Holy Bible, it's unbecoming, I think, to just despair that the world is secular, because the world's always been secular. And when the world was a lot less secular, like certain times in the Middle Ages, religion was, I would say, was not something so successful or desirable. I think, in effect, we have it better now. We have a better opportunity now for ourselves as Christians to explore and to learn and to use our brains and to read our Bible in our vernacular languages and to have open and active discussions and so forth, without fretting about some sort of authoritarian force from above burning us at the stake or something, you see. So let's just consider ourselves in this modern world like the early Christians. Immersed in a secular milieu, in a sea of pagan values. All right? And the pagan values are not always bad. You see, I think you can look at Greece and Rome and a lot of our ethical thinking. And much of our philosophy and scientific thinking originated there. And much of this is incorporated in the way that our New Testament writers and those that followed them think. They were strongly Hellenistic. So, friends, don't despair that they will turn away from listening to the truth and wander into myths, because they've always done that. They've always done that. All right? So that's my message for today. God bless you and keep you. Thanks for coming to the Tiny Chapel. Bye-bye.